And we're back. Welcome everybody to yet another video, and it is finally Christmas. For me it's Christmas Eve. This video will probably go out either tomorrow or on Friday for you guys. But yeah, I really wanted to record another video. This nice little shack we built was so much fun. And I was thinking about new things to do for new videos because I didn't want to continue building and building. But then I was like, you know what? We can just do building again. So my idea right now is we have this little shack over here. But let's build like a nice, more modern like brick house next to it. It might not really match the vibe of what we have, but I think we can make something quite nice. So let's get started, shall we? Oh no. So I was working on the road and I kind of wanted to get rid of some snow, so I placed a water bucket over here. Which worked, but then it started going and going and going, and now it's just all the way over there. So let's see if we can fix this. I really should have installed World Edit. And I wanted to set the weather to snow, but then I realized that it's gonna snow everywhere and I only want some minimal snow here and there. So this is gonna take a while. Okay, as long as we don't look that way, for now this is fine. Let's get continuing on the road. No. Oh, that scared me so much. I gotta remove this water bucket out of my inventory, man. Okay, now let's get to texturing, because we finished the main road basically. I just want to add some texture. It's quite plain at the moment. Now, one thing you can never go wrong with is some nice looking lanterns. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now we gotta add a few more. Now I'm trying to get this road to gradually form into the landscape with some snow blocks, but it's definitely not my best work. At least I'm trying, right? Let's see how far we can get. Nothing a bunch of leaves can't fix. There we go, that looks pretty okay. Now it's time to actually get started on the house, and one thing that I want to do is I want to get rid of the snow, but this time I'm gonna make use of some borders and make sure it doesn't go everywhere. Let's do like this. I really should install like a World Edit plugin. And hopefully this should do quite a bit for the water. To get rid of the snow. It's turning into ice. Ooh, this looks quite good. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay, we got quite a bit of a driveway to work with, because I'm gonna build the house a bit more further backwards maybe. Or do I want to have it closer to the road actually? Let's see. Alright, now the plot is basically completely done. I removed the small hill. The terraforming is gonna be a pain in the future, but let's see what we can make with this. I want to work on the front door first. So let's see. Maybe do this one more. And then we have our... Oh, that's gonna be so annoying to build and break blocks. We'll see. What can't go wrong? Nothing, right? Now a lot of this is gonna be from a reference image, because I was just looking online for ideas and I found this and I was like, okay, yeah, no, I have to build something that looks like this. A lot of it is gonna be out of my mind though, because the reference image kind of sucks. So yeah, a lot of it is just based off of vibes and feelings and seeing if it looks right or not. Okay, so the beginning of the house is here. We got the basic layout, and eventually this is gonna have a nice roof on top of it as well. But this is just the first floor. And the roof is gonna be the most difficult part, because I'm looking at the reference image and I'm seeing it and I'm like, how am I even gonna do that? But, you know, eventually with some texturing and with some more effort, I think this will look quite nice. Okay, and now it's time to begin with the most difficult part, the roof. Let's see, what blocks do we want to use for that? I'm thinking of using quartz, the same as I did with the front door over here. But I think I'm gonna need a lot more than just stairs. Let's see, quartz. We have a lot of quartz blocks. We don't have that many slabs though. We've got smooth quartz stairs, slabs, and a block. And that should be fine. This is gonna look so ugly. Let's see if we can make something. Okay, you know what? That doesn't look too bad. I want to see if I can use other leaves though. The spruce leaves maybe? Let's see. Yeah, this brings so much more color to the building. Yeah, look at this. So much more color. Okay, now let's see if we can do the top of the roof, shall we? This is gonna be a bit more complicated seeing how steep this all is, but hopefully we can make it look kind of good. It's so crazy how much just a little layer of snow can add to the entire building. Like, I'm not doing that much, but I think already if I look from this side, it looks so much nicer. It has like more depth to it basically. And I'm gonna add the leaves as well, and that should be the roof finished. Yes, look at this, we can add Christmas lights. It's so nice that I added the invisible item frames, because now I can just add these around the house. Yes, look at that. Okay, I think the outside of the house is almost done, but I just can't wait to start on the inside, so let's walk inside, shall we? With this nice little driveway, might add some small things over here. We got quite a bit of room over here, not too much. Oh, okay, that's gonna need some fixing. And then we also have an upstairs area, although I have no idea how we're gonna get there at the moment. I'll figure something out. But first, this is gonna need fixing. Okay, so this might work to get upstairs. Yeah, that's pretty okay. And then we got a small area over here. We can maybe build a kitchen over here, and then the living area over here. And then upstairs is gonna be the sleeping area and maybe some other things as well, because we got quite a bit of space over here. And also, one thing I completely forgot to show is we have a backyard, basically. And I'm considering either just covering it in snow and calling it a day, or maybe adding some nice little features over here as well. So, because we got such a beautiful back, so we might as well do something with this area as well. Ooh, I got an achievement for that actually. Let's get big. Ooh, this is quite nice actually. Hold on. Can do quite some stuff. Oh, that's cool. I I did not know that actually, damn. I wanted to do something cool, but it's... I need items basically to get it to be flat instead of upright. You know what? That's actually not too bad. Ooh, and this painting is quite nice actually. And... yeah, there we go. This is quite cozy actually. Fill up the bookshelf with Frostwalker. There we go. Let's add another lamp over here. Oh, you can turn on the TV. That's so cool. Yes, look at this. Now, one thing we forgot actually. Ooh, we can't forget that. A Christmas tree, as always. Yes, look at that. So nice. Now, the downstairs area is basically done. And it's quite spacious actually. Like if you walk in here, quite a nice front view of the house. You walk in, you get the nice little area over here, and it feels like home. Like always, it always feels like home. And this kitchen is pretty nice. And now let's start working upstairs. Oh, we can add sheets. Hold on. Oh, you got so much customization. Okay, this is way better. Let's see, sheets. And then add a desk on this side. Let's do a desk on both sides. And then some nice little carpets around the beds. Now this looks quite comfy, but we got so much room on this side, so... Ooh, do we have a toilet? We do. And do we have a shower? We don't. Yeah, we don't have any shower related things. But if we do something like this, now we need to add some lights because otherwise you'll be sitting in the dark for in here. And let's just go with the default lantern. You can never go wrong with that. Yeah, there we go. Nothing too much, but... Ooh, actually, do we have a nice painting, maybe? Yeah, let's put this one down. And then we can do a dad's tube. There we go. This is quite a nice little bathroom. Ooh, we definitely need some lights over here. Why are these placed so terribly annoying? Okay, there we go. And then let's add a nice little chair. Ooh, actually, let's just add an armchair, maybe. Yeah, these are fancy people. There we go. And that's the upstairs area. Now, one final thing I want to do is the back, because... As I said, I wanted to do something nice in the back, but we haven't really touched it yet. So let's see, can we do like a stone floor maybe? Why do you... Okay, never mind, they just make a weird sound when placed. Because if I remember correctly, you have like a lodestone. Is this maybe not the right version yet? This is an older version. Because I swear I could remember like something called a lodestone. Where you can just place it down and you can have your compass point towards it. Okay, now I have a pretty amazing idea. Hopefully, let's see if this works. Let's place some campfires. And then surround it like this. Fill it with water. And we have ourselves a nice little hot tub. Let's see if we can maybe add a stair over here. Dark oak stair. Yeah, the people living here really love their privacy, so they got everything fenced off. Like, no, this is my house. Stay out of my hot tub. Now, I've been recording for 1 hour and 25 minutes. And I was expecting to get way less done than I've had. But... That's okay, let's quickly finish this up. I really hated looking at this. Look at this beautiful Christmas house we've made in not that much time. I'm curious to see how the video will end up. But if you loved this video, feel free to subscribe and definitely leave a comment for any improvements I could make. And I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.